Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to HNM Technologies online training. This is a video 56, Pandas Basics Data Frames. If NumPy is a fast calculator, Pandas is a programmable spreadsheet. It is the top one tool for data analysis in Python, used in data science, finance, research, and automation. Today we'll learn data frames, which is rows, columns, reading CSVs, and basic exploration. For this, you need to open your VS Code and your VS Code terminal. You need to pass this command as a pip install pandas. So if I run this, for me it's the requirement already satisfied because I already installed. So I want you to run this command as it is in your VS Code terminal is a pip install pandas. Then you will get a message like successfully installed. So pandas are installed in our systems. So section 1 is creating a data frame. We're moving to the pandas, which is built on top of a NumPy and is used for handling structured data. We create a data frame using a dictionary. For this, firstly, I need to import the pandas as a PD, pandas as a PD, ML as aliasing. Then creating a dictionary. So each key becomes a column and each list becomes a column value. So this look like a table, a rows, individual movies, and columns features like a title, year, collections, ratings, and director. Next, we print the data frame to see the full table. See, in output terminal you can see the as the table is printed here, title and year, collections, ratings under ratings and director. Now let's understand some important properties. A shape, it tells us the number of rows and columns, 5 into 5 comma 5, and columns gives the list of column names, and d types tells us the data type of each column. You can see title or a string, and year integer, collections is an integer, and ratings is a floating, and director is a string. This is the foundation of working with data in pandas. So the section 2, reading CSV and quick exploration. Now we move to the most common real world task. So that is reading data from CSV files. We use pd.read CSV to read the files. So pd.read CSV, the CSV file is already is in our module Tollywood movies.csv. So let's do a quick exploration, which is so you can see I'm just print a custom message like a first 5 rows. So this was a message, and then I used to print df.head. So you can see the output. We have Ajune Day, Animal, Toxic, Spirit, Durandar, Bahubali, all the movies which are available in our tollywoodmovies.csv file. So we need to remember one thing is head. Head shows the first 5 rows always, and the tile shows the last 5 rows. So we'll see the last 5 rows also with the help of a tile. See the last 5 rows. We had totally these movies only, so that's why we're getting first and last 5 this. Okay, and this helps us understand how the data is looks. And next, a shape. Shape tells us how many rows and columns we have. We have 5 rows and 1 column, and then we print info. This gives details about column names, data types, missing values. You see a column info, which is a pandas.dataframes. Range index of 5 entries we have. These are 0 to 4, and data columns total 1 column, and memory usage is 172 bytes. So this is how with the help of info we'll get about the particular CSV or whichever the file it is. Okay, and finally describe. This gives a statistical summary like a mean, min, max, standard deviation. I can see statics agility and counter 4, 5, and the unique 5. And the top one is the animal and frequency 1. This is the standard process followed in the real world data projects. And the section 3 is selecting rows and columns. Now let's learn how to select and filter data in pandas. First, selecting columns. For this, I'm importing a pandas and the data frame data. Now I'm trying to select a one column or data frame at returns series. See the output triple or bubble 2 and pushpa 2. So everything column of titles we got. Yeah, here you can see. So df list of title This returns a single column in a series. If we pass a multiple columns in a list, we get a data frame. Next, selecting a rows using a iLook. So let's see that. And before that, let's see selecting a multiple columns, which is a title, rating. So df and title and the output is the same as the likely title we'll get. Next, selecting a rows. Yeah, see is printing the iLook as 0 first in first occurrence, which is title, collection, rating, and director. The first row will get incomplete record. So row means a record of one first movie. So triple R collections 1200 and the rating 9.0 and the director Rajmouli. And we can also select the multiple rows. So like 1, 2, 3. This way you can see Bahubali 2 and collections 1810 and the rating 8.8 Rajmouli and Pushpa 2. Like this we can select multiple rows. Now let's see filtering a rows by condition. So see, you can apply a condition like df rating is greater than or equal to 8.5. This returns are only rows that satisfy the condition. That means we can get only a ratings greater than 8.5. See, you can see triple out and Bahubali 2 ratings are 9.0 and 8.8. And same like this, we can also give multiple conditions like this. So locations are greater than equal to collections greater than equal to 500 and rating is greater than 8.0. So then we're considering as a blockbuster. Okay, now see collection and ratings above 8 points. Triple R Bahubali 2 and KGF 2. And finally we can filter by specific values like director names like this. You can see the output is Rajmouli, director Rajmouli and triple R and Bahubali 2. You can filter by using the value also like a director name. So this is how we extract a meaningful subsets of data from a large data set. See section 4 add column short and the value counts. Now let's manipulate data using pandas. First we add a new column called a label. So firstly we add a new column called a label. This is called futures engineering, creating a new information from existing data. So we classify movies based on collections above 500, that is a blockbuster, and above 100 color 100 and that is a hit and otherwise considered as a flop. And next we sort the data by rating a descending order. This helps us quickly identify top rated movies. You can see the ratings and 4.8 and 4.7, 4.6, 4.5, 4.4. So movies that we got are Bahubali 2, Triple R, Magadhira, and these are the movies. And finally we use values counts to count how many movies each director has made. So let's see this. So this is what we done, and a director and a value of counts. And so film per director SS Rajmouli 3, Sukumar 1, Sujit 1, Trivikram 1. Like this we'll get output, and this gives us a quick insight about the data distribution. These operations are commonly used in real data analysis. Now let's say practice questions. So as usual, 3 levels of questions. Beginner, create a pandas data frame of 5 students with a name, marks and a grade. Then print the whole data frame and print only students who scored above 75. So here we need to add a filter. And then intermediate, so load a CSV of Tollywood movies and find the top 3 directors by average collections and ROI label return of investment and the column which is a high, medium, low based collections versus budget, and save the result into a new CSV file. And the advanced level, the challenging level, so load a bookings CSV with columns and movie data, seats, price. These are the columns you need to add in a CSV, and use the pandas to find a total revenue per movie and busiest booking day and most popular seat type and expert or full summary report. Yes, this is not that much complicated. So the first one is a very easy, and the remaining intermediate and advanced both are in a same level, so we can crack this. Okay, so in this video we're done pd.data frame, how to create data from a dictionary. So data frame is the same thing, looks like in a table, and reading CSV, and also head info and describe to get information about the CSV file, and then selecting the columns and selecting the rows and the filtering rows, and also sort the values and the values count and apply. So everything related to basic stuff of pandas that we done in this video. And next we're going to see pandas data cleaning and analysis, handling a messy real world data sets. You could see in the next video. And thank you for choosing HNM Technologies online training. Happy coding. Bye bye.